How many times have you said, I'd invest if I had money? But then you check your bank statement and there it is. DoorDash 3 times in 1 week. Amazon boxes constantly stacking up at your front door. Starbucks runs that feel pretty small. I'm just going to go get a $4 or $5 cup of coffee. It's not a big deal. Doesn't feel small, but you do that every day. It adds up. Here's the hard truth. You don't got a money problem. You have money to invest. You got a priority problem. Think about it this way. The $40 here, the $80 there, those little things are adding up. But you're not just losing money. You're losing your time, you're losing your freedom, and you're losing opportunities. When you change the way you think about it, those dollars stop being throwaway experiences and start being soldiers that fight for your future. Here's an example. Let's say you take $80 a month. That's 2 average DoorDash orders or a few impulse Amazon buys. And let's say over 10 years at 8%, which is usually the average market, that same $80 will grow to almost over $14,000 if you did that every month for 10 years. Or you keep doing what you're doing, still continue to average the $80, and you will have spent almost $10,000 and have nothing for it. It's a mindset. We've got to change our mindset. And remember, you had to work for that. So again, use minimum wage, about $15 an hour. It's easy numbers. It's an easy thing to figure out. You worked 640 hours for that $80 a month over those 10 years to get whatever you got that has nothing to show for it in your long-term life. You worked over 4 months for that DoorDash, for those few Amazon boxes that you gave away or don't even use or broke and don't even have anymore, for the quick fixes and the conveniences, when you could have been over 15, almost 14, between 14 and 15 grand sitting in the bank for your financial freedom. Maybe to bless yourself or bless your kids or bless somebody else. Or maybe that car happened to need a new car and you got the money for it to pay cash. Mindset. Mind shift. We don't have money problems. We have priority problems. Our priority is, I want instant gratification now and convenience instead of just a minute sacrifice now for the future of ourselves and our family and our kids. So the next time you start to complain, I just don't have money to invest, stop and look in the mirror. Are you saying you don't have money? Or are you really saying you've chosen to put money somewhere else? That's a powerful question. Your Starbucks isn't the problem. Your Amazon isn't the problem. DoorDash isn't the problem. Your priorities are the problem. And the good news, priorities can change. So the next time you complain about not having money to invest, maybe that month you don't do DoorDash once, or maybe you don't buy that latest fancy thing next. You wait a little bit. Maybe the priority needs to be, I will invest first thing after I've paid all my bills. I'll do this first. It's part of one of your bills. It isn't some of the free money that we have at the end of the month to do what we want with. Pay yourself first. Make it a priority. For the believers out there, pay the tithe first. Pay yourself second. Pay your bills third. And then what you got left, do what you got to do with it. Do what you want to do with it. You can get DoorDash until it runs out, and then you got to eat at home. I mean, it's simple. What are your priorities? I've been there, done that. Not an advisor, just someone on a journey, sharing what he's learned over his years. To the last 3 years, I finally figured it out that, hey, if I do things right, the last half of my journey on this earth will be so much better than the first half, because I won't be living moment to moment. I won't be hoping where the next nickel comes from. I'll be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, with who I want to do it with, and share memories that will impact their life and leave a legacy with my friends and family. And if you got kids, leave a legacy with your kids, because you get to do special things with them. You get to teach them awesome lessons along the way. Change your priorities, change your life. See you next time.